The National Weather Service office in Honolulu, Hawaii issue a PDS tornado watch for the following counties in Hawaii: Honolulu, Maui, Hawaii, Kilauea, and Kala counties until 10 p.m. Hawaii Aleutian Standard Time. At 4:20 p.m. Hawaii Aleutian Standard Time, a severe squall line that is capable of producing tornadoes was reported over the island of Niihau. This is a particularly dangerous situation: hazard, baseball-sized hail, intense cloud-to-ground lightning, damaging straight-line winds in excess of 90 miles an hour, and the potential for tornadoes. A flash flood watch will be issued in a few minutes due to the amount of precipitation the storm is producing. Locations impacted by the storm include Cap, Waipahu, Honolulu, Pearl Harbor, Pearl City, Weaver Army Airfield, Hickam Air Force Base, Kaneohe, Kanakaukai, Kolua, Hilo, Keia, and Captain Cook. For your protection, head to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. The National Weather Service office in Honolulu, Hawaii issue a PDS tornado watch for the following counties in Hawaii: Honolulu, Maui, Hawaii, Kilauea. The National Weather Service office in Honolulu, Hawaii issue a PDS tornado watch for the following counties in Hawaii: Honolulu, Maui, Hawaii, Kilauea, and Kala counties until 10 p.m. Hawaii Aleutian Standard Time. At 4:20 p.m. Hawaii This message is being broadcast at the request of the National Weather Service office in Honolulu, Hawaii. The National Weather Service issues a PDS flash flood warning for the following islands in Hawaii: Kauai and Oahu Islands until 8:30 p.m. Hawaii Aleutian Standard Time. At 4:20 p.m. Hawaii Aleutian Standard Time, a severe squall line that is capable of producing tornadoes was reported over the island of Niihau. Hazard, baseball-sized hail, intense cloud-to-ground lightning, damaging straight-line winds in excess of 90 miles an hour, the possibility for tornadoes, and extreme flash flooding, torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm. Remember, turn around, don't drown when encountering flooded roadways. Most flood-related deaths occur in vehicles. Locations impacted by the storm include Cap, Waipahu, Honolulu, Kaneohe, Pearl Harbor, Pearl City, Weaver Army Airfield, Hickam Air Force Base, and Ua Beach. Cast at the request of the National Weather Service office in Honolulu, Hawaii. The National Weather Service issues a PDS flash flood warning for the following islands in Hawaii. This message is being broadcast at the request of the National Weather Service office in Honolulu, Hawaii. The National Weather Service issues a PDS flash flood warning for the following islands in Hawaii: Kauai and Oahu Islands until 8:30 p.m. Hawaii Aleutian Standard Time. At 4:20 p.m. Hawaii Aleutian Standard Time, a severe squall line that is capable of producing tornadoes was reported over the island of Niihau. Hazard, baseball-sized hail, intense cloud-to-ground lightning, damaging straight-line winds in excess of large and destructive tornado on the ground near Waimea Ditch. Tornado emergency for Waimea. This message is being broadcast at the request of the National Weather Service office in Honolulu, Hawaii. The National Weather Service in Honolulu issues tornado warning for the following islands in Hawaii: Kauai Island until 7:30 p.m. Hawaii Aleutian Standard Time. At 4:54 p.m. Hawaii Aleutian Standard Time, a large and destructive tornado was reported over Kilauea Valley. For your protection, head to an interior room on the lowest level of a sturdy building, preferably in a basement or bathroom, and stay away from windows. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Heavy rainfall may hide this tornado. Tornado emergency for Waimea. Take cover now. Locations impacted by this tornado include Waimea, Kepa, Kumeikona, Hapi, Glass Beach, Elio, Kali'io, Leeway, Kalua, Point, Lihu, and Lihu Airport. Take cover now, take cover now. This is an emergency situation. This message is being broadcast at the request of the National Weather Service office in Honolulu, Hawaii. The National Weather Service in Honolulu, Hawaii issues a PDS tornado warning for the following island in Hawaii: Oahu Island until 6:30 p.m. Hawaii Aleutian Standard Time. At 5:23 p.m. Hawaii Aleutian Standard Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm with strong signs of rotation. This means that a tornado could be in progress or that one could form at any extremely violent tornado on the ground near Bell Plantation. Tornado emergency for Wahiawa. This message is being broadcast at the request of the National Weather Service office in Honolulu, Hawaii. The National Weather Service in Honolulu issues a PDS tornado warning for the following island in Hawaii: Central Oahu Island until 7:30 p.m. Hawaii Aleutian Standard Time. At 5:26 p.m. Hawaii Aleutian Standard Time, an extremely dangerous tornado touched down over Bell Plantation, moving south at 30 miles per hour. Take cover now. Head to an interior room on the lowest level of a sturdy building, preferably in a basement. Locations impacted by this tornado include Dole Plantation, Wahiawa, Scurfield Barracks, Wheeler Army Airfield, Whitemore Village, Waipo Acres, and Mililani. Take cover now. This is an emergency situation. Take cover now. Extremely violent tornado on the ground near Dole Plantation. Tornado emergency. Extremely violent tornado on the ground near Dole Plantation. Extremely violent and dangerous tornado on the ground near Pearl City. Tornado emergency for South Central Oahu Island. This is an emergency situation. This message is being broadcast at the request of the National Weather Service office in Honolulu, Hawaii. The National Weather Service office in Honolulu, Hawaii issues a PDS tornado warning for the following island in Hawaii: South Central Oahu Island until 9:30 p.m. Hawaii Aleutian Standard Time. At 5:26 p.m. Hawaii Aleutian Standard Time, an extremely dangerous tornado touched down over Dole Plantation, moving south at 30 miles per hour. Take cover now. Head to the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Hazard tornado and hail 4 inches in diameter. Source: law enforcement and radar indicated. Impact flying debris may be deadly to those without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows and vehicles and complete destruction is very likely. Tree damage is likely. Complete devastation to well-built buildings, vehicles and structures. Locations impacted by this tornado include but are not limited to Pearl City, Joint Base Pearl Harbor Hicken, Alumni Salt Lakes, Foster Village, Halawa, Area Heights, Waymo, Salt Lake, and Fort Shatter. Take cover now. Head to the lowest floor of a sturdy building. If you're outside, in a mobile home or a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. I repeat, a very dangerous and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. Do not delay. This is an emergency situation.
You are currently listening to KDNN. I'm Alex Gerlach. We have had to cut into programming here because of warnings that were issued by the National Weather Service not too long ago. And the wording in these warnings are indeed, I say, rather dire. Trained weather spotters have confirmed a large multi-vortex tornado with one extremely large and dangerous wedge tornado confirmed, with two other satellite tornadoes following just behind the large wedge tornado, tracking towards the city of Honolulu. This has prompted the National Weather Service to issue a tornado emergency for Pearl City and the surrounding areas. An explicitly worded preparedness section has indicated that this tornado has potential to not only cause mass devastation, but loss of life as well. If you value your life, your best option at the present moment is to seek an underground shelter immediately, as there are confirmed reports of buildings suffering total collapse, with buildings being defoliated as a result of this monster tornado. Calvin, what is coming through the wires?
Alex, I'm seeing words that I've never seen before in a warning bulletin. The Weather Service isn't just calling this cataclysmic, but this warning indicates that you will face certain death if you're not underground.
Good heavens. Ladies and gentlemen, one of, if not the worst case scenarios may be unfolding right in front of our very eyes. We have already received confirmation of damage that can only be described as out of the ordinary. If you are anywhere in Honolulu, Sand Island, Waikiki, Kakako, and Pau, do not delay. Seek an underground shelter immediately or you will die. Sirens are already sounding here in downtown Honolulu. Looking at the radar at the moment, a large debris signature has been located just over Fort Shafter. We have a state trooper with the Pearl City Police Department, Levi Johnson, who is on the line with us from Hawaii, a location that was just recently hit by this monster tornado. Levi, can you hear me?
I'm here, Alex. I'm currently sheltering in my vehicle as debris continues to fall from the sky. The scene I'm seeing is absolutely horrifying. It looks like this place has been nuked and decimated, everything in sight. Buildings have been completely annihilated. Hawaii District Park has been wiped off the face of the planet. Large trees have been uprooted and decimated. Transformer explosions have occurred, causing power to be knocked out. I can see two fires that are currently blazing in downtown Hawaii as a result of the transformer explosions. There is a ton of debris blocking the road. Several officers in Pearl City, Hawaii, and Pearl Harbor have reported the same thing. We have gotten dozens of reporters that Waypo north of Pearl City has been completely wiped off the face of the planet. Mass devastation.
Tornado emergency for Honolulu and surrounding areas. This is a mass casualty situation. The National Weather Service in Honolulu has issued a tornado warning for Southeast Oahu Island and East Oahu Island until 8:45 p.m. Hawaii Aleutian Standard Time. At 5:26 p.m. Hawaii Aleutian Standard Time, an extremely dangerous tornado with a history of unprecedented destruction touched down over Dell Plantation, moving south at 42 miles per hour. Tornado emergency for Honolulu and surrounding areas. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Seek an underground shelter immediately. Expected hazards include an extremely violent, dangerous, and destructive tornado and 13-inch hail. A large multi-vortex tornado with one extremely large and destructive wedge tornado confirmed, with two other satellite tornadoes following just behind a large tornado tracking towards the city of Honolulu, have been confirmed by trained weather spotters. At 5:39 p.m. Hawaii Aleutian Standard Time, local mobile Doppler radar site near Foster Village estimated wind speeds to be over 410 miles per hour before being knocked offline by this tornado. At 5:42 p.m. Hawaii Aleutian Standard Time, numerous reports of powerful snapped areas with large debris blocking the road and extensive power outages in Salt Lakes. Injuries, casualties, and scoured foundations have been reported in Foster Village, Fort Island, Halloween, Salt Lakes, Waipio, Pearl City, Pearl Harbor, and Air, with an extended history of damages for North as Wahiawa. Residents in the Honolulu metropolitan area, regardless of where you are, should seek an underground shelter immediately. Source: law enforcement and radar indicated. Impacts: you're in a life-threatening situation. Fly into debris will be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Well-built buildings will be decimated. Vehicles, boats, planes, and trucks will be tossed around like toys and mangled beyond recognition. Take cover now. If you're outside, in a mobile home or in a vehicle, head to the nearest underground shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. I repeat, a very large, deadly, violent, dangerous, and destructive multi-vortex tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. This is a mass casualty situation. This is an emergency situation.
Considering the imminent threat, I'm going to ask all non-essential personnel to head to the storm cellar now, as this tornado has the potential to scour foundations off the face of the planet. Power flashes have been reported as this tornado is making a beeline towards Fort Shafter. Wait a minute. We just got a shot from the news chopper. Ford was forced to fly to a safer location, and the shot it got was pretty grim. But I will try to describe it in the best way possible. This tornado is reported to be lofting debris from a concrete structure. This is just like El Reno 2.0, folks. It's so much worse.
I'm looking at this news bulletin. Oh my god, this situation unfolding before us is being called a mass casualty situation. Everyone needs to the Governor Wallace Ryder Farrington High School needs to take cover now.
Oh dear God. Folks, he is right. There's wording in this bulletin that is exceedingly rare. And from the looks of it, said bulletin is advising everyone east of the Governor Wallace Ryder Farrington High School to take cover now. This bulletin is also advising all emergency services in the Honolulu City Metro to prepare for, and I quote, a large-scale operation for search, rescue, and recovery. This is a tornado emergency for the Honolulu City Metro and surrounding areas. Regardless of where you are, do not delay. Seek an underground shelter now. We have another meteorologist tracking this tornado in a vehicle not too far from the tornado. Ryan, what's the situation at the moment?
While I'm tracking this tornado, making a direct approach to downtown Honolulu, I have to express caution as there have been reports of large debris being launched out by this tornado from as far west as Wheeler Army Airfield to just now and down in Fort Shafter. Everyone in Honolulu needs to take cover now. Oh my god!
Ryan! Is everything okay? It appears that we have lost Ryan. Oh crap. I'm looking at the radar, and this tornado is on a direct course towards downtown Honolulu. From everyone at KDNN, if you have not done so, get to an underground shelter now. And I am being handed a piece of paper, and oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, the National Weather Service and the National Severe Storm Laboratory are predicting a high-end F5 with this tornado. In fact, considering the threat that this tornado poses, we are now going to be moving to our underground shelter. Let's go!
Everyone, hit the deck!
devastation for all of Molokai Island. This message is being broadcast at the request of the Hawaii Emergency Management Agency in conjunction with the Molokai Police Department. At 5:46 p.m. Hawaii Aleutian Standard Time, an extremely dangerous, deadly, violent, and devastating tornado hit the capital of the state of Hawaii, Honolulu. As a result of this, mass casualties over 20,000 have been reported in the areas affected by this tornado. It is very likely that every building within 14.26-mile radius from downtown Honolulu is completely and utterly annihilated. When you are evacuating, bring the essential supplies. Bring food, water, clean clothing, a battery-powered radio, and a battery-powered flashlight. What evacuating type or a towel to visible part of your home. This includes a mailbox or your front door. Don't use the towel if you need assistance. If you need help evacuating, call 800-855-3355. I repeat, that is 800-855-3355. This message is being broadcast at the request of the Hawaii Emergency Management Agency in conjunction with the Honolulu Police Department. Mass devastation has occurred in the city of Honolulu. At 5:46 p.m. Hawaii Aleutian Standard Time, an extremely dangerous, deadly, violent, and devastating tornado hit Honolulu, Hawaii. As a result of this, mass casualties over 20,000 have been reported in the areas affected by this tornado. It is very likely that every building within a 14-mile radius from Honolulu has been annihilated. For everyone hearing this message, it is recommended to stay in your shelter until emergency services arrive. The sheriff of the Honolulu Police Department has said that Honolulu is quote-unquote non-existent. Stay tuned for further information on this dangerous situation. This message is being broadcast at the request of the National Weather Service office in Honolulu, Hawaii. The National Weather Service issued a tornado warning for the following island in Hawaii: North Central Maui Island and West Central Hawaii. At 6:53 p.m. Hawaii Aleutian Standard Time, a large and dangerous tornado touched down just west of Pakualo, moving southeast at 65 miles per hour. This tornado has the potential to tornado emergency for Honolulu and the surrounding areas. At 6:55 p.m. Hawaii Aleutian Standard Time, this very dangerous tornado leveled Pakualo. Locations impacted include but are not limited to Honolulu, Pakualo, Pune, University of Hawaii Maui College, Kaiser Permanente Medical Office, Honolulu Community Center Park, Lehika Elementary School, Queen Kamanu Center, Honolulu Itodo Mission, and Maui High School. Get to an underground shelter now. Stay tuned for further information on this dangerous situation.